Hey now, welcome to a RaceGrooves unboxing video. Check it out. Matchbox. This side is fantasy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fantasy out of 24 pieces. 5, 10, 15, 16 licensed models in the case. Wow, 2/3 of the case are licensed originals. Licensed models, including this Datsun 510 Rally. And we have a couple new models too. Here we have a case of Matchbox Cars 2018 F case assortment, 24 pieces in the case. You know, it's interesting, there's like a off-colored, very strange. And then I look, it's like it was actually a regular box, and then they taped all these stickers on here. Why? I don't know why. Was there, well, it's here. Was their printing machine down, so they had to make up a bunch of stickers? I don't know. Very strange. Let's go ahead and check out this case assortment. F case, 2018 F. Come on. There we go. Have to be careful. Don't want to bust that blade and have that blade come popping. That would not be good. Now, I'll kind of go through these maybe a little bit quicker, and then I do bonus content, okay? Here we have, this way, if you've seen an unboxing video already, I'll give a little something, a little bonus. Fantastic! I really love this car. It's very cool. 70 Datsun 510 Rally. I don't know why this model gets extra graphic treatment. Now, it does not have any headlights. It does not have any roof decorations. And, well, that's why maybe it got so many on the side, is because it doesn't have anywhere else. If you got the last year's version, or whenever this was first released, this was highly detailed. This time they made the side decals very highly detailed. 2 samples. Here we have the 90 Volkswagen Golf Country. I believe this was in the last case assortment as well. 2 samples of the Mercedes-Benz Gla Coupe. Looking good. Love that color. I don't know if it's pewter, but good color. Does have a headlight decoration there. Nothing on the side. And taillights. So you get headlights and taillights. And there, it does have the logo. I showed that model last case. In the last case unboxing video, I did information with that. So I don't have too much to talk about this time. If you want to see it loose, you can check out the last video. Here you have the Hummer H2 SUV concept. Beach Patrol decorations. Looks fantastic. Really like the printing process. Looks very nice. Here we have the Mazda CX-5. Again, headlight decorations and taillight decorations. This is brand new to this case. First time it's appeared. F case assortment. It'll probably be in the G case as well. Usually when they introduce a new model, it'll be in both cases. That looks fantastic. You know I'm going to open up this one and take a closer look at that. Then I'll be able to see that license. Oh, wow, this is unusual. 3. They might be changing their case packing, because usually when there's a new model, they'll have like 2. 3? Well, I'm not complaining. I like having 3. I'm not complaining at all. Here you have Badlander, Matchbox Originals casting, their design. I think I showcased this one last month as well. Last case, Rumble Raider in purple. I like to collect that fantasy model. 15 Subaru Wrx Sti. That looks pretty cool with that gold stripe right there. Lines up the tires. You got your gold stripe going across. That looks good. And there's the, it does have a light bar, but it's just the window. It's the interior. Yeah, it's the windows, and it's just part of the interior popped up. It's not a separate piece, but there's your decorations. No taillight. They got a lot of decorations. They got the top side and the side printing. That's not a new model. This is a new model. 15 Cadillac Escalade. Look at, no, had to check to see if there's 3. 15 Cadillac Escalade. Does have a sunroof. Sometimes with these, a lot of times with these bigger models, in order to cut down the amount of metal that they use, they will have a sunroof piece. Don't know, Matchbox, it might be trying to do things to avoid that, but we'll see. There's tail lights. I'll be looking at that one for sure. That looks good. That looks fantastic. I really like that. International CXT. Glad to see it back. Now, it was in the last case as well. There's the casting change. Here we have 2 samples of the Oshkosh Defense M-ATV. These haven't been around in a few years. They have a couple Oshkosh castings, I believe. 2 samples. Maybe I'll pull some of the older ones out. All of them, my recollection, kind of had these just camouflage or plain decorations. Drill digger has a little auger drill in the front, and it's in the forestry color decorations, that mint green type color. Here you have, and the blister is way bigger than it needs to be. Matchbox Tractor King, 1 sample. Bay Brigade, I showed that in a recent video. Talked about this 75 Chevy step side and that decoration, so I won't repeat it again. And Blockade Buster. These guys go together well. Blockade Buster in green. Yes, that does rotate, that turret, but this does not move up and down. We talked about the ARV01 in the last video. And MBX Ambulance, fantasy model. Matchbox Originals. Looks good. It's a 2-piece plastic base, L10 base coat. It was produced the 10th week of 2018. Plastic base. This part's metal, but these colors are not matching. That box is plastic, and the front part's metal. All right, I'll be right back. I wasn't going to start with this one, but I noticed that the graphics are different on the other side. Looks like there's a window on the other side right here. Let's go ahead and crack it open. And sure enough, there you have it. There's like a window on the other side. Any bodies? There's the post that you can see, that post right there. So there's probably going to be a rivet straight down from there. Yep. And that's how they hold the model together. It's not really a rivet, it's a spun post, but that's what we call it. Just, even though this is plastic, it's all right. It's bulky. It's pretty. Color match is pretty good. It's a fun toy, you know, for kids. And if you want to collect them, you could collect them as well. Now this is another one. Even though I showed this last month, or the last case, I should say, the Badlander, I was looking for that 5-pack for the next car, and I got this 5-pack right here. It was sitting right next to it, and maybe you have that color version of Badlander. Kind of like a, what do you call it? When there's been a spill. Hazmat. Kind of has like a hazmat decoration. So this gold one, it's nice to get a classy version. And the reason why I was looking for a 5-pack is because this case had the Mazda CX-5. And even though this is brand new to the case, I'll crack this one open later on in the video. But, you know, there's not very many Mazdas, but maybe you have this 5-pack right here. Here is the City Pack. This was pretty cool. This is Mattel. This one, copyright 2015. But some of these 5-packs get reissued. There's the Limousine. Haven't seen Limousine for a while. That might be called Billboard Truck. Limousine. GMC. I think that's GMC something. There's Taxi. Yep, it's with the modern version of the light bar, to where it's part of the interior. It's light blue, just like the windows. Pops up. And there's Mazda 2. That's the name of the model. Mazda 2. So not a whole lot of Mazdas out there. I'll crack this one open later on. You know what? In this case right here, Oshkosh, bagosh. You got the Oshkosh Defense M-ATV. And you know what? I was looking for other Oshkoshes to pull out. Look at this. Virtually the same decoration, practically the same exact color. This is the one, 65th anniversary. It's the one I just pulled out of the case. Same model, same color, except this one 2013. That one goes back a ways. Oh yeah, you can see the production code right there, G11. And this one right here was this year, 2018. Anyways, I'll look real quick. There you go, I found it right there. It's pressed in the card. L09, that's the 9th week of 2018. This one was G. So you have G, H, we skip I, H, J, K. 4 years later, practically with the same decoration. So the M-ATV, different name, Oshkosh Defense M-ATV. I got a couple other colors real quick to show you. Oshkosh M-ATV. There's a look at this orange one. I don't have the year. You can look up that information. M-ATV. You see the roof part right there? These models, when I put these away, they get me a little confused, so I have to look at that roof part. This one actually has, it's like a pickup. It's got a little spot in the back to haul things. A little ute. But here is International MXT. Wait, this is not even an Oshkosh. Someone told me that they're actually related. International. Maybe, maybe not. Let's go ahead and move on. You know, the Hummer H2 SUV concept. This was in the case. I forgot. This one's actually in the camouflage series. This is within the last year or so from Matchbox. I don't know, you might even be able to get that one still hanging on the pegs. Hummer H2 concept, whereas here it says H2 SUV concept. A little bit different in how they word it. But let's go ahead and get to some good stuff. Cadillac. Now, Matchbox Cadillacs, you might think, well, there's not a whole lot of Matchbox Cadillacs. This one's brand new to the case. 15 Cadillac Escalade. But actually, Matchbox has had an Escalade before. This one, there's no year indicated as far as the model. Even then, it had a sunroof, a cutout in the roof to save weight. The new one, tinted windows. They're not the same. They're not the same. This one, you can see it has two roof pillars. There's a roof pillar. There's a roof pillar. Actually, A, B. There's some way to enumerate those. I don't recall. But you can see this one only has one right here. Different year. These are not the same model year for Escalade. Both of them have headlight decorations, tail light decorations. We're cracking this one open. So let me give you a close-up of this one. This one I'm going to keep in the package. And you can see the tail lights. And Escalade logo on the right. So Cadillac Escalade, let's take a look at some other Cadillacs. Here you have Cadillac Cts Coupe. It's having trouble focusing on the rear decorations. CTS, you can see CTS has a license plate. I'm not sure what it says. This one is CTS Coupe. This one here is the Cadillac CTS Wagon. There's those two right there. Nice color. Champagne maybe color. I'm not sure. Another one. Sunroof. You know, when they do these licensed models, they have to, some of these companies charge Matchbox a license to produce their cars. So I don't know if Cadillac charges for them to do their cars. That's why it's so surprising there was so many licensed models in the case. I don't know if these guys are not charging licensing fees or they're just not charging a lot. I'm not sure. Here you have the Cadillac One. There was a black version. This is the black version. And there was a white version. We have a little peek hole to look at the decorations. I guess I can look at that later. Go ahead and put it on the turntable then. And you have license plates. Here's a Cadillac. 59 Cadillac Sedan DeVille. Love this car. There's a pink one in a 5-pack when I was doing the birthday parties for kids. I was buying the 5-pack just so that I can get that pink one to use in the downhill racing tray. Because, you know, even though I treat all the kids the same, of course, you know, a lot of girls like pink, so I had to get some pink cars for the tray. So I would buy a 5-pack just to get this vehicle in pink for the downhill racing tray. Here you have the 63 Cadillac Ambulance. Love this vehicle. They got some, there was a couple years where it had some crazy graphics, but this is probably the best one. Jean Mercy Hospital. You have a little emergency light on top. Siren thing sticking out right here. It's a little hard to see right there. I believe that's a siren. I really like this model. I don't know if this model is going to return. GMH has the initials of General Mercy Hospital. This one's had quite a few colors. I like that one. I like to buy extras of that too. Cadillac Eldorado. Looking good. Convertible. Take a look at the grill and the decoration. Of course, if you got a Cadillac, you want your big spare tire in the back, and you have some brake lights. Here we have BMX Adventure City segment, 1955 Cadillac Fleetwood. I don't remember how many models, how many colors this release got. I just found this one in my Cadillac container, so I brought it out. I like the fins right there, pretty cool. Cadillac, yep. This one's a story. 1963 Cadillac Hearse. There was complaints I hear in Europe. Consumers didn't like such a morbid vehicle being in a kid's toys lineup. Such a shame too, because you have ambulances, you have fire trucks, you have all these other vehicles. You know, ambulance. What do you think they take to the hospital in an ambulance? Well, I don't want to say because I don't want the video to get flagged. But anyways, they might bring this model back, I hear. I have extra. I'm going to open this one up. Here is the super fast version of the 1963 Cadillac Hearse. Beautiful color. You know, this thing was hard to find. This is the only one I have. So I'm definitely not opening that one up. Here's another version. Which package? I don't think these packages did well. Well, it didn't help that they had like scraper as one of the vehicles that they put in the set. If you're going to charge an extra price, you know, if they would have done a bunch of cool cars like this, you know, that line would have sold better. But like, I definitely remember scraper. Why are you putting scraper in this lineup? But you know, I'm not in charge of marketing. I have nothing to do with that. The packages were okay. Kind of a throwback to Matchbox. They had a little cardboard box. This one too, a little cardboard box underneath. But it's kind of modern. You have the card, the box. So this one was kind of more of a modern. This one, definitely cool color. We're going to go ahead and open up a black Hearse and some other stuff. And we're going to go ahead and compare this one. Well, I already opened one up. We're going to take a look at those graphics right now. This is the first release of the 70 Datsun 510 Rally. And then we finally got the second mass market color. So we'll go ahead and open it up now. Like I said, this one has fantastic graphics. That's because they spent it all on the top side. Man, the details on this are just amazing for a $1 model. And here is the new one. And you've probably seen it quite a bit. You've probably seen it well enough through the package. No decorations in the back. Now you might say this one has it on the back. Well, technically that's still the top side. So it's the same imprint, the same hit from the machine. This one on the side. And the same with the hood. Hood's still just one, it's all one imprint from what I'm told or have learned. There's your hood graphics. Release more colors, man. I really like this model. And I'm glad that they have gotten to do more license. You know, I don't know how they're able to accomplish that, or I couldn't tell you. I'm just glad that it's possible. I'll pay a little more to get more licensed models in the case, but unfortunately not everybody wants to do that. Here you have the Cadillac One. I think this was this Barack Obama's presidential vehicle? I think that's what this came from. You got some paper dust on there. Pretty cool model. Black down windows. I don't know if it has an interior or not. Really long. There was a white version. Now with the black version, it looked pretty cool. And you were not able to tell that the body was black. And then like this part here is plastic. And then the running board along the, that's the base actually. That part's plastic. But when they issued this in white, you really could tell. You really could tell the difference in the color. And just me personally, it was okay. So I liked the black version much better than the white version. Let's go ahead and open up the brand new Mazda CX-5. Give you a size comparison. Wow, it's tall, but it's definitely a shorter model. Here's your sunroof. You can see the interior. Painted headlights. There's your grille. Some people might not like the colored windows, but they're okay with me. I like it. It's a toy car. It's fine. Besides, if you want adult collectible details, maybe you should be buying the higher dollar stuff with like opening features, you know, like the Johnny Lightning and stuff like that. Now, of course, they're not doing this model, but I'm just saying it kind of gets old hearing people complaining about $1 toy cars. You know what, they do a fair enough job with it. I'm okay. Now let's check out the 15 Cadillac Escalade. This is the new one that was just in the case. Nice shiny chrome grille. It does have an interior. I like these wheels. You know, I'm a fan of the wheels that were on the Cadillac E1 as well. No license plate, but it does have it's hard to see, but it does have brake lights running along this edge right here. I like these wheels right here. Some people don't like them. These wheels, I like them. Maybe other people don't like them. Let's go ahead and check out we'll crack open the last one for Cadillac. 1963 Hearse. Here is the Hearse. It'd be nice. It might be coming back. I'm not sure. And if it does, I don't know when. When this came out, I love this car. I picked up a bunch. It was in black, and it was also in white. Here is the white version. Let me just show you here real quick. Pretty cool how they have the silver trim coming down the side, silver line down the side. I think I just misspoke. I get a feeling I did. I'm not sure. This is one of those Matchbox models where they hid something inside. The coffin right there, if you drill one apart, the coffin actually has like a hand reaching out from the coffin as if it's going to pull off the lid. You can see a bump on top of the coffin right there. You might be able to see fingers. You might be able to see fingers right there. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, I got extras of these. I was thinking about doing customs, especially with the white version, because with the white version, if I wanted to, I could just custom dye it. Or I was going to strip and repaint them and then put my RaceGrooves logo on there. You know, I never got around to it, so I'm going to sell some, let some go. They're going to be in my eBay account. Links down in the description below. If you have a moment, I appreciate you giving it a look. Maybe get something from my collection to yours. Thank you for watching. Happy collecting. Bye-bye.